Good evening and welcome to BJC Mitzvah Day, number 256, part 2, using the Sefer Hachinuch Mitzvah that keeps your soul its way. Not to practice the sorcery of Yid'oni. In his guidelines regarding the count of the 613 mitzvahs, the Sefer Mitzvahs, based on the Rambam, states that typically speaking, when prohibitions share a prohibitory statement, they're viewed as a form of generalized prohibition and are not counted as separate mitzvahs, but rather as one compound mitzvah. Chinuch cites the comments of the Rambam to this mitzvah with regard to why the prohibitions of Ov and Yid'oni, which share a prohibitory statement, do not turn to the Avos and to the Yid'oni, are counted as separate prohibitions. Sorry for those beeps, by the way. That's WhatsApp on the computer. Now, do not mistakenly think that this verse, which states the prohibition against both Ov and Yid'oni, is a generalized prohibition. For Hashem distinguished them one from another as separate prohibitions when he mentioned the punishment of each one by saying Ov or Yid'oni in the verse that will be cited below. Hashem thus subjects one who intentionally transgresses either one of these prohibitions to skila, stoning, or chorus, spiritually cut off. Thus, one is subject to punishment upon transgressing one of them without transgressing the other. Hashem does this by stating in the Torah, any man or woman in whom there shall be the sorcery of Ov Yid'oni, they shall be put to death, etc. They shall pelt them with stones. The citation of the Rambam continues with a quote from Sifra that also cites Leviticus, Vayikra, as a source for the current prohibition. In the words of Sifra, based on that which is stated in the verse, quote, any man or woman in whom there should be the sorcery of Ov Yid'oni, they should put to death, etc. We have heard the scriptural source for the punishment, but where's the scriptural prohibition? The Torah therefore states, do not turn to the Avos and to the Yid'oni. Having completed his citation of the words of the Rambam, the Chinuch concludes, the entire matter of Yid'oni parallels its companion mitzvah, the prohibition of Ov, which we have written about in the previous mitzvah. As with Ov, Yid'oni's laws too are explained there in the 7th chapter of Tractate Sanhedrin. Thank you for listening. We finished that mitzvah. That was once again 256. To sponsor feature mitzvah, 36 100 for the gold. Have a wonderful evening.